Hello everyone, this is Eternal Chameleon. I just made this account today to cover my bariatric surgery journey. Um, I'm 28 years old. I think today I weighed in at the consultation 424. I think there was a point something, but I was so nervous I didn't pay attention. So it's I'll just say 424.5 just to be even, whatever. So, um, 424 pounds. Not fun. I'm sure some of you out there watching this probably understand where I'm coming from with that. Um, any overweight amount is not fun. So, I have, I'm, I've been in really mixed emotions about this because this is something that I've wanted to do for a very, very long time. Um, I never had the courage to ask my doctor until recently, simply because a couple of my doctors have brought it up themselves, and I always felt like if I asked them, they would take it as me kind of wanting to get the easy way out, which is not the easy way out. I've watched plenty of vlogs. I've read up on it. I know people in real life who've had it done. And I know for a fact this is not an easy fix. This is this is not an easy way out. This is going to be a tool given to me, and I'm gonna have to really dedicate myself to this. So, at this point in my life, I have other things going on that I guess you could say overall this is part of a mind, body, and spirit transformation for me. Anyways, all that being said, today I had my consultation. If you've never had gastric bypass before or anything, and maybe you're skeptical, or maybe you're too scared to ask, I say ask. Because what are they gonna do? Say no? I mean, it never hurts. Ask your doctor if you feel that you want it. Um, but so I was referred to Dr. Kataravic in um, Carmel, Indiana, St. Vincent's Bariatric, and I've heard nothing but good things about him, so I'm really excited about that. And I went to his consultation today, and he told me, well, not, I'm sorry, let me backtrack. He didn't tell me. What they did, at least at that particular center, I'm sure they're all different. For the consultation, they had like an introductory kind of class thing, which was free. You go in and they give you like a booklet of information packet, whatever, and has all kinds of information like BMI chart, ideas for different foods, what your meals will be like after you're done, complications. It had diagrams of surgeries, all that stuff. And they had a dietitian talk first, and she introduced herself and said, you know basically she explained to us how our diet is going to be after, and what to expect, what not to do, what they want you to do. Of course, it was just a brief overview, so it wasn't like, exactly to the T what you need to know now and never forget, because that's part of the process is learning. And everybody's different. Um, and then after she was done giving an idea overview, then the surgeon walked in and he started giving us a small presentation overview of the procedures that can be done that he does, um, complications that could happen. He was there to answer any questions. It was very informal because there was only two of us in this particular consultation. Um, but he wanted informal anyways. So, it was very informative. And after he was finished, he said, "Now is when you make your choice. If you would like to go ahead and get this, then let my nurse know, and I will do a one-on-one, consultation with you. And if not, then, you know, later. So, of course I want to do this. I'm one of those kind of people that don't get into anything unless I've done research and I kind of have a feeling or idea that I can handle it. And I have a lot of moral support as well, online and you know, in person as well. Um, so, um, so I went back there in a private office with him, and he basically went over like a brief overview of medical history, um, got an idea of what you have going on now, asked if you had any prior surgeries, anything like that. He did specify, usually when you have a higher BMI, like say 70, 80 or more, which he called super obese or super morbid obesity, I don't know. Then usually they prefer to do open incision. But excuse me, I'm sorry. But below that, um, they obviously would prefer and recommend laparoscopic, which he my body mass index right now is 66. Because I come in, I believe at 5'6", 5'5", 5'6". She said 5'5". Somebody else told me 5'6". I don't know. I'm 5'5", 5'6". I guess depending on the day. So my BMI is a little higher than normal people. Oh, let me say that back. The people recommended to have the laparoscopic. So, but he said that he recommends me do laparoscopic, which I'm like, sign me up. So anyways, so the next step basically from here is I have to have a psychological evaluation by one of the 3 referred psychologists of his. They're the only ones they will accept in their program, so you can't go to whatever one you choose. It has to be one of them. And luckily, 2 of them accept Medicaid, which is what I have. So, I just have to get that set up, which I called today and they didn't call me back to schedule. So, once that happens and I get cleared, then all I have to do is get a letter or a prior authorization from the doctor, which is basically a letter to Medicaid saying this is medically necessary, and then they'll approve it. Everybody's insurance is different. I don't know, there's various different kinds of Medicaid. I have traditional Medicaid. I don't know if like traditional and whatever other kinds of Medicaid are different in what they expect. Some insurance companies expect 3 to 6 months of documented supervised weight loss. Basically going to a dietitian trying to lose weight. Of course, I lucked out. Mine just... Why I say lucked out? It was easier for me because mine just won a letter from him. So that being said, as far as the psychological thing goes, just to touch on that, he explained that basically a lot of people that get the bariatric surgery can suffer or have proven to suffer pretty deep depression afterwards. And a lot of it has to do with your hormones and has to do with your body changes, lifestyle changes, you know, because it's a tough road. It's not just, go in, get snipped up, take some stomach away, and la di da, life is perfect. You're going to have to learn how to retrain yourself to eat. One thing that I've been told, which I agree with, people in our position, my position, we have to learn how to eat to live, not live to eat. It's a very important comment that has been made to me and has made me think a lot. So, sorry, I have a cold, so. Um, but yeah, so as far as, that goes, you have to learn how to eat, you have to learn how much to eat, you have to learn how frequently to eat, you have to learn what you can and cannot eat. It's a totally, like, the first year is basically just gonna be trial and error. I mean, the first couple years might be trial and error as far as food goes, Someone explained to me at one point, you're gonna become a taste test connoisseur. Um, so it really all just depends on your situation. So, anyways, I know this is getting long-winded and it's over 12 minutes, so, that's the beginning of my journey. Had the consultation, all I have to do is the psych eval now, and wait. And he told me once the psych eval is done, if I'm approved, once he contacts and sends his letter to my insurance and they approve it, this is once they approve it, so I have to, basically it's all on Medicaid in the end. Once Medicaid says do it, then it should be 3 to 4 months after that I should get the surgery. So since it's December now, and I'm going to wager, I'm gonna say probably it might take a couple months before they approve it, then I'm gonna say on the safe side, by July or August I should be getting the surgery. That's just kind of a rough estimate idea. So anyways, it all depends on your surgeon, it depends on the program that they provide, it depends on your insurance, it depends on your level of cooperation. There are health issues that you could have that could postpone your surgery. If you have diabetes, which I do, you have to make sure that, at least where I'm going to get mine, they want you to keep your glucose levels below 140. Most days mine is around 120 and lower. Well, I'd say about 99 to 130, let's say. And if they rise above and stay above 140, that could postpone getting surgery. So there's very, very many things to go into this. So really, my suggestion is, if you're wanting to take this journey, which is a very important journey, I sound like I know everything, right? I've done a lot of research. Then I think that you should talk to your doctor. You should ask their opinion. And then of course, once they do or do not want you to, then you can make your decision from there. But if they say yes, then you say, will you write me a letter, or will you refer me to a doctor and they probably most likely have a specific doctor in mind, and then you go from there. So, and if you have Medicaid, there are options out there. I don't know how it is anywhere else. I know here in Indiana, there are various different companies you can use to get um, transportation to appointments. Like, if you live in one city and I live, in Terre Haute, so I can't really walk to Indianapolis. So I have to use Medicaid transport, which is fine. Whatever, Medicaid pays for it. So you have options. You have options. And if you need support, you can always message me because I like to listen, I like to help encourage people, and that's the whole reason I'm doing this right now. I want to encourage everyone and anyone out there and support you. That's pretty much the whole reason I made this channel. I had a channel before just for, shits and giggles to watch stupid shit and whatever, but I've made a completely new account from start just to document my journey through my health improvement. And I might talk about other things too, not just gastric, so expect other videos like my spiritual path and things like that I'm starting to learn and delve into. But for the most part, I hope that, I can take this journey with you, and I hope that if you're wanting to do it, you contact me or comment, and we can talk and share stories and support each other. So I'm gonna go ahead and get off here because it's 17 minutes, but that's the beginning. I believe that's everything. If I have more to say, then I'll make another video. So have a good one. Happy holidays if I don't comment on anything or post updates. I'm gonna try to do like normal updates, like when I have an appointment or anything to do with surgery. I'm gonna try to make a video about it and how it went. That way people that have never done it might have an idea. It's all whatever. So, bye.